Hi guys, I'm Angela Clark, and in today's author interview with a twist, I will be challenging Steve Cavanagh and Luca Veste, who are also known as two crime writers and a microphone, to see whether or not they can work out what some anonymous alcohol is. First thing in the morning, and this episode was shot in Claire McIntosh's mystery van.
Did you guys bring your books?
No.
Oh.
Hey! Well, my book is called The Liar, and it's an Eddie Flynn novel. It's about what happens when an old friend of Eddie's has his daughter kidnapped, and he has to do something very bad to get her back.
For people who don't know, tell them about Eddie Flynn, because he's an interesting character, I think. I'm
Well,
sorry,
Eddie-
Luca, I'm having to lean on you.
That's
Darling. Is
fine.
that all right?
I'm
Sorry.
leaning on him as well. Eddie Flynn, he used to be a con artist,
Yeah.
and he has now turned into a trial lawyer, and the series explores that there's not a great deal of difference between those two professions.
Ooh. Hey, and Luca, tell me about your latest.
I suppose my latest one is Then She Was Gone, which is the fourth Murphy and Rossi book. I wrote it like 2 years ago, so I don't remember what it's about now. So Murphy and Rossi are my series protagonists, both detectives in Liverpool and Merseyside. They are investigating the disappearance of a prospective MP who goes missing, and when they start looking into his private life, they discover that the way he was presenting himself in public was very different to what actually he was doing behind the scenes, and what they realise is that someone is kind of picking people off as a kind of a revenge kind of saga.
Are they all set in Liverpool?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mainly because I've never really been anywhere else.
But you guys also do the amazing podcast, which is called Two Crime Writers and a Microphone.
That's it.
Oh my god,
Yay!
it's my first time! How did you come up with the idea of doing that?
Steve's idea.
Yeah, well,
That sounds a little bit like a kid Steve maybe do
I
it.
like podcasts, and there wasn't a sort of an equivalent crime fiction podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do this.
And they're great.
And we were proved wrong.
It's a way of spending Sunday evenings laughing for 5 hours. We get an author on, or even agents, editors. We've had publicists. You know, we've had every kind of people we can get on from the publishing business. We have a blogger, a reviewer on every week who gives reviews of different books. And we talk about news in the book world.
They are very, very, very funny. If you had to marry one of your protagonists and spend the rest of your life with them, which one would it be?
God, that's a terrible question. I would marry the head of the Russian mafia who was in my first book.
Nice.
Because he has lots of money.
Do you know, yeah, that's
You give me a very nice life.
that seems to be a reoccurrent theme in terms of who people pick. People that they like to, that are minted, basically.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think this says something about the state of crime writers' pay.
I would do well in the divorce.
And Luca, how about you?
I'll probably go with Rossi.
Yeah.
Mainly because, you know, I know so many people like Rossi.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, in my family, but that sounds really weird if you're married.
It really does.
No, I feel very comfortable with them because, yeah, this is going it's going to
It's
a
just
terrible
really
place.
weird. I think you should
Let's go with someone else, Jess. Jess is Murphy's best mate.
Isn't there a biological thing though? You're supposed to be drawn to people that are like well, at least
Yeah,
genetically
but we don't talk
like
about
your
it in
family.
public.
Talking about that with your psychiatrist or Freudian.
Which is the most unusual murder that you've had in your book?
In my latest book, which is out next year, called 13, there is a serial killer in there who gets rid of someone through alkaline hydrolysis, which is a combination of hot water and lye, which completely dissolves a body entirely. It's based on the principles of biocremation, which they do in America, and so instead of being cremated, they put you in a big tank and they basically dissolve
And
you.
you just disappear.
It's very green.
Oh, okay, well that's nice, environmentally friendly murder. Luca, what's the most unusual murder you've had in yours?
First book, I had someone who was killing people based off historical psychological experiments.
Oh, that's a great idea. I haven't read that one, right? That's going top to the top.
That's
Top
dead
of
gone.
my list.
Very, very reasonably priced, as Steve said earlier. And there was experiments that were carried out in the Second World War to see how long someone could last, survive from blood loss, how much blood you could lose before, and how many limbs you could lose before you.
That's seriously dark.
Yeah, I mean the Second World War wasn't the best place to be.
No.
So
They didn't, hang on, so when they were doing those experiments in the Second World War, were they doing it to people who happened to have had those injuries already?
No.
They were...
there was a lot of things to do with like when bombs go off, you know, and see what kind of injuries people could sustain and still be kept alive. And
But
they
hang
did
on,
a lot of
they did it deliberately?
yeah. So they did it deliberately just to see how it worked out. The bad guy in my book basically cut off various limbs and blood let them basically to see how long they could last.
Wow.
I mean, it's not explicit on the page.
Whatever you can come up with that's like you think is the most darkest thing, somebody has done something like equal or worse in real life.
Yeah.
And that's always the terrifying thing, I think. Snog, marry, kill, Donald Trump, Nigel Farage, Putin.
Oh God.
So who would you snog, who would you marry, and who would you kill?
No, no, that's not
I wouldn't
fair.
want to kill Trump because it makes him into a martyr.
It does make him.
Oh, that's a valid point. That's a
So
totally
I'd
valid
marry
point.
Donald Trump because I bet his ex-wives got really nicely paid after
Yeah,
the
they
end of
might have, or poisoned.
it. See, Putin you don't want to marry because if anything goes wrong,
You're in trouble.
you're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'd snog Putin, I'd
Right.
marry Trump,
Uh-huh.
and I'd kill Farage.
I'll go with that. That's
Yeah.
That's just gone out live.
That's
I
seems
like-
I am not
sensible.
killing
No,
Nigel
this is
Farage.
a joke as a game for online. It's not real. So I have a taste challenge for you guys, and I know that neither of you have had breakfast, have you?
No.
No.
Okay, and you were both
I
in the
had
bar
2
last
Pringles.
night.
But yeah, half one, half 12, half one.
I thought we could do a challenge where you face off against each other, see which one of you can score the most points in guessing correctly what these different alcohols are. Let me put these up here so you can see them. And when I bought these, about 4 people at the bar was like, "Oh my god, are you insane? Are you doing it already?" Let's go for a blue one first.
Right.
This isn't laced with poison or anything, is it?
I
This,
did tell you, I have.
We're in the back of
fully
a van,
proclaimed.
Stephen. We're drinking strange liquids.
Well,
And you're locked in and you can't
that's
get out.
Friday,
Are
folks.
you going to knock the whole thing back, or are you just going to sip?
You could just stick your tongue in. Oh god.
Whoa!
That's quite nice, though. I
It
like
was
that.
kind of licorice-y.
Yeah,
Steve, you can call it first on
Oh,
this one. What do you
God.
think it is?
It's like a, what do you call it?
it's like a what do you call it? Come on.
Luca, do
It's
you
a
know?
man of many words, this guy. yeah, I'm going to have to go with like black licorice.
Black licorice from Luca. And
It is
Steve, which I
black
can't
licorice.
spell. So I've written black licorice.
I don't know. Can't remember what it is.
What do you call it?
What do you call it?
What do you call it? I can't
You
spell. No, I
actually
can
spelled out
actually.
what should we call it?
Right,
Oh, so
okay.
you're not going to tell us what it is?
Not until the end. Okay,
Christ.
next
Might
one
not.
is the orange shot.
Is it orange?
Well, the cup is. I don't think the actual shot itself is orange. Oh, drop me pen.
Oh, I know what that is. Like almond. I'm
That's
gonna
like
go
an
with
almond
yeah.
liqueur.
An almond liqueur, I'm going to go with. I don't like that as much as the other one.
Luca is saying almond liqueur, and Steve is saying.
An almond liqueur.
Are you just going to say the
Other-
same thing each time?
No, I got the licorice thing. I thought the first one was the licorice thing. We didn't knock that one back, you notice?
The third one, if you take the green one.
Okay.
Oh god,
That's potent.
Yes.
That's whatever the hell that is.
I feel like I'm very cruel to you guys.
Oh,
for this.
jeez.
Wait, can I taste it? I haven't
Yeah,
actually tasted it.
try that.
That's whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey of some sort, but it's a
Ooh,
strong whiskey, that.
ooh,
That is a strong
okay.
whiskey.
Yeah.
You might have had to watch the van.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've already made a deal. Nobody's to be sick in the back
That's
of the van.
really
It's not my van, I
It's
have to
whiskey.
say.
It's whiskey.
Definitely whiskey of some sort.
Whiskey. Final one is the pink one,
Right.
which I actually think might be a bit of a clue.
Oh,
What's aniseed?
there's an aniseed smell off that.
So Lucas saying aniseed.
What's the aniseed stuff? Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's the aniseed one called?
Don't know. It's the aniseed one.
The aniseed
aniseed
one.
one.
First one we had, which you guys downed, which was the blue one. Lucas said black liqueur, and Steve said it was a what do you call it?
Yes.
And it was actually Disaronno.
Oh, what? Right. That's not what I thought it was.
The next one that you guys tasted was this one, and you said it was almond liqueur. Both of you said that. That one was a Midori, which was a melon liqueur.
Oh, didn't taste of melon.
The next one you had was the green one. That you both said was whiskey, and it's tequila.
What? What? That's the worst tequila I've ever tasted in my life.
I can't believe you thought it was whiskey. I was like, how can you think
not
it's
It's
whiskey?
not tequila, that.
No, it's I can smell the whiskey off it.
They've robbed you there.
So you've got 0 so far.
Okay, that's good. That's
And
good.
then And then the fourth and final one was the pink one, and you both said aniseed, and it was actually raspberry sambuca. So,
Raspberry sambuca.
but sambuca is aniseed, so I'll let you
Yeah.
have a point for that. So you got
Ah,
1 out
one
of
each.
4
But I
each,
don't
so
see-
it was a draw.
There's no raspberry in there.
Tell people where they can find you guys online,
SteveCavanaghBooks.com.
LucaVeste.com.
and if they want to check out the podcast.
It's on iTunes, it's on TuneIn, so you can listen to it on Alexa.
Yeah, and on Stitcher.
And that's
yes.
2 crime writers and a microphone.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching at home. Give us a thumbs up and do subscribe so you can catch the future author challenges coming out, and I will be torturing them in different ways then. Thank you very much guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.